3D printed shoes were one of my old projects back when everyone else 3D printed the same STL file, which were just some simple flip-flops. But I wanted something special, something unique, so I came up with this bulky design, which turned out to be quite the challenge. Designing the shoes was easy, but putting 26 centimeters or 8.5 inches on any Cubics i3 Mega S that I had at the time was difficult. Another thing is also TPU. It's really stretchy and it's really difficult to print, so I had to optimize the parameters. But even that was not enough. I had to come up with a secondary extruder that helped the primary one to feed the TPU filament through. I have webcam here which will record the time lapse and it's connected to the computer. And then I have microcontroller here activated with the secondary extruder right there. I have a new spool of TPU filament, brand new. So everything is ready, everything is set up. Fingers crossed that everything will go okay. And here you can see the time lapse of one shoe being 3D printed, which took 3 days, 20 hours and used 605 grams of TPU filament with support enabled. Honestly, I was waiting everything to collapse or go up in flames, but it didn't, and it was actually really successful. As you can see, this was the final product. The shoe was really stable, really compact, and it had a really nice feel to the touch, and one shoe alone weighed almost 400 grams. Now all that was left was to print another shoe, and of course to test them out, but I really mean to test them, because the first week I had them 24/7, I had them indoors, outdoors, I went driving with them, hiking, and I was really surprised how comfy they are. The TPU filament was really flexible but really strong at the same time, so they really did their job. But because they look a bit unusual, I also got some strange looks, but in general people seem to be really interested about them because I also got some nice comments. After 100 kilometers, one of the shoes started to give in, while the other one was perfectly fine. Anyway, just for $36, I think that this was really fun project, and even though there's still room for improvement, I think that the future of 3D printed shoes is really bright.